to take quick control of Tree. And that's got a shorty just around the corner. Maybe a couple of kills to collect. No, he holds his ground inside the Cloudburst. Oh, and he is just so close to finding something. Instead, it'll just be a bit of damage as he backs away from it all. And the ace site has been claimed, but the defense is here, Sully.
And no matter how quick Moist Moguls can get the spike down, everyone on the guard, all 5 players are out towards heaven. It's an early duel between these 5.
A huge paranoia there allows for the first 2 kills to go the way of Moist. Meanwhile, brawk working the long con, moving through Tree once more. valyn gonna try and help JonahP up top, and these are the 2 that you want alive in a situation like this. Both valyn and JonahP up there in terms of clutch percentages. JonahP finds his 3rd on the round. This guy said on Twitter, hey, I'm gonna give you some more of that clutch action, and he gets us started nice and early. 1 to go for brawk with 28 HP. A right click will not do it. Surely they don't expect this. flyuh, first one up, first one down. Good damage onto Tex. It'll force him off the angle, but an Nano Storm will keep Moist Moguls stuck inside B main for now as Sim takes his space moving forward. But the guard are here.
And that's a very, very risky duel from Sim. Yes, he wants to try and take space back, so they're going to be hard pressed to try and make it happen in a lot of 1v1 duels.
Yeah, but 3 players pushing through main, 2 of which that have been spotted. Tex still disconnected from the play because he's down to 11 HP. Didn't want to put himself in a bad spot. Speaking of bad spots, Steve just stayed
it's mid. It looks like Tex wants to get aggressive off of a paranoia. Flash as well. They're going to try and crunch towards B, and it is a good play, but does he check the corner?
I mean, that's big from Sim, but even bigger from JonahP. We go 2 for 2 at the start of this round, and the guard aren't giving it up just yet. They fought for the space inside B main. They pushed all the way throughout. They want to deal with Sim. They've erased him off.
He's got no idea who's going to be there. It's net with the op in this retake. They're trying to spam the spike down, and it might actually work. No damage done to brawk. He's got a Hunter's 3, but he's in no spot to use it. These 2 players have got a recon bolt and a paranoia between both of them.
Standing ahead.
1 enemy remaining.
And Net just ready for everything, expecting some sort of aggression. All 5 outside B main here, just looking again to play the chaos, play the scramble, and the guard has been doing it better. A shorty in hand, Sim goes down.
They don't
Tex
check.
will find the first. Net has not been cleared, and he's going to collect.
You're kidding me. On this attacking side.
1 down.
God, how does that hit?
Yep, and Tex just keeps getting away with murder. Fortunately, no, unfortunately, Sim gets 1, but again, it's taken right back. There's no breathing left on the clock, and it still seems they want to commit this way. 0 point. Will reveal brawk. Aproto tries his hand, but valyn sits him down. This guy has a huge round here. 3 kills for it. He gets 1. And a barrel's being spotted. Sim somehow stays alive. Trying to step to safety. Net's been dealt with. Another player around the corner, but brawk.
Pop behind them, but Trent's already here. He's got a spam as well through this wall. But can they get the spike down? That's a risky swing.
Player standing.
And they cut it down to 1. It's all up to Tex.
Here, but look at the angles. Nobody's actually watching him directly. He could walk out right now, and they would never know. Towards Cat. And there isn't anyone here for the guard looking to face. 3 players pushing to heaven, and they could get a very free, isolated 1v1 here against brawk.
Yeah, fortunately, there's help and a flash on the other side. Brawk will find the first Tex there for the trade. With 26 HP, he'll dash away, find himself safe. Things get weird for a second. JonahP falls just as Tex will follow. flyuh starting to claw the way back into this one as this pistol round seemingly to go the way of Moist Moguls, and that it does.
They're kind of blind to this play right now. There's an alarm button that will give them the Q, but not a lot of resistance here right now.
No, brawk's trying to slow things down. Now it's all up to aproto. valyn finds 1. Under the controller, the killjoy not yet spotted as he finally swings out. valyn, I mean, this is valyn's round, taking full control here, and with an Odin and an operator, a retake and a 2v4, this feels out of reach for Moist.
And they're going for it. They just lost an Odin. That's 3,200 credits gone. And yeah, Sim with the big gun, and it's nothing. That big kill towards mid is going to exploit them. They'll break the alarm, but that will commit players here.
Yeah, Thief in flashes aplenty though. flyuh will try his hand. They've spotted the spike, and flyuh wants some more. He grabs it. 2 kills.
valyn's on
the way of the KO. Yeah, valyn with the backstab does it once more. Clears out this A site. Things are even.
No lockdown yet for Net. valyn just underneath. He should know both players are here. He's been spotted and won't get spammed down, luckily. Never mind.
Ooh. Yeah, I thought he was safe. No respite there for valyn. Net now gonna try his hand. 2 players spotted.
And the hail of util from the guard starting to lean over this wall.
Yeah, fragments traded with that subsiding. Tex gonna feel comfortable to push onto the site. Deep will find the first. That's Ned down. Tex now wants to try and get something back. Sim and brawk go huge. 3 kills away of the Jet. HP as they back away. They're gonna bring up the cavalry though. Tex has the space inside market. And eventually it's taken away. The rest of the team is here. Paranoia will force him off the angle. Flyuh still inside. A beautiful reveal comes through. It allows brawk for the first, make it a second, as Sim will also jump his way into the kill feed.
We can try and, create confusion towards the A side, see if we can draw rotates, maybe give an opportunity for someone like Tex or Net to capitalize on someone pushing B. Just for this post plant for the guard lineup.
And no command. Yep, here comes. Oh my goodness, the Hunter Shuri inside B main, heaps of damage. Trent will try to answer back with one of his own. The damage has been done. Suppressed other players here on the site for Moist. But look at the health bars. Tex is gone. Net and JonahP are next.
That no command wasn't able to reach brawk as well. That Hunter Fury. That's a spam that has to connect, and it does. But Trent's got the high HP, and Net is on alert. What is this timing between these players? They have to kill the KJ.
Yeah, Aproto's still alive, so that alarm bot will trigger, and they'll know. No, they just get suppressed. The worst timing there. A 0 point comes out. Aproto was suppressed now. It doesn't matter. Here comes the Paranoia, but here comes the backstab just behind him. It's all up to brawk. He'll try and hang on, and he does so for 3 kills on the round. Next up is valyn through the box. He goes down, and the time, it seems he has enough. And Moist Moguls find a way to hang on.
Just barely getting this round as well. 2 seconds left for the defuse. And the flash timing, no, it's a nade instead. Great paranoia though from valyn.
Yeah, Deep sends one back though, so it slows things down. Brawk gets up to space for just a moment, but it's brawk who's in a tough spot. If Sim does not hit this shot, it would be everything. Recon bolt is out. Tex and friends now starting to march their way through. Deep doesn't give himself up, but JonahP still finds him. And the shots, the optic continues to ring, but it's Sim who finds himself at 2 HP as Tex holds the angle. Down to 2, they battled the best they could, but it might not be enough unless Aproto gets it done and he falls short. The guard will eventually push Moist over the edge here in map 1.
13-10. We're actually gonna have a 5-on-5 retake here just in the pistol round.
Yeah, things get slowed down though. Stun comes out. valyn put in a bad spot finally. The fault line subsides and Net will find the first, but Moist are here to fight for this B site. You talked about the retake, Sully, and here in the pistol round, it's brawk to actually reposition, but he gives himself up.
He's 5 seconds till this fault line, Tanner.
Unavailable. Spike in hand, sends that one out now. Beautiful stun. I'm gonna hold this thought because we might get a fight nice and early. Sim postured up, trying to grab the orb. valyn way too greedy for that one.
Yeah, by himself as well. He gets the orb and a bullet to the head, so I guess 2 ult points from him if that's what he really, really wanted. But no smokes on this exec, and Moist Smoke is already here again.
And no smokes absolutely hurt. And well, now you got no lineups. 2 more players fall. JonahP
from one angle. No flashes from brawk, so they can't check this. They can't check this. He needed a little bit extra in that fight. And Moist Moguls will take the first round. Okay, no one in front of sight. But where do they use it? No, they use it on site instead. They didn't clear A main. They didn't check A main for it.
No, and JonahP, he just steps to the side. He's a-okay. Flashes aplenty as valyn helps him out for the first. Finally, the backstab comes through, but it's a guard, a player ahead. And it's all up to Moist to now make the play. 2 remain. Inside A main, the paint shells get blocked just a bit. Aproto gonna go on the offensive here with 54 HP. That Sky Smoke not gonna be much longer as Tex will find the first. With that early kill, the guard quietly creep their way through A main. flyuh still sitting on the Rolling Thunder. Aftershock gonna be the util of choice instead. When do they go? Aftershock onto the spike plant. Tex able to get out of dodge, and the spam can't find him.
Where are they going to go for the ult here? They set up Net in a good spot. He is going to get hit by it, never mind. 2 players don't. That's a great orbital strike to delay, though.
Yeah, staying alive. Heals come through with that regrowth from brawk, so as healthy as can be as they look to find their way back on, but Tex just starts to knock them down. Yeah, paint shells out, forcing their hand. They push forward right into the welcome arms of Trent. As the operator shot, it goes wide. Look at the health. No! He doesn't need the op, but he continues to fight with it. And number 1 in the split. for a handful of stats for Moist Moguls. Retakes and post plants being two of them. But the guard come very well prepared here for this one.
Sim
planted.
on a pretty deep lurk has been spotted, so he's going to be a little bit late to the fight, but a great spam from Thief. Opens us up, an even better one from JonahP. We're trading blow for blow right now.
To tick, and they've yet to take the space on the site. Now flyuh out on his front foot. Duel taken with brawk. Tex falls. The player ahead. But the backstabs are here. Doubled up inside tower, and JonahP is teeing off for 4 kills on the round. Moist Moguls still have to make us believers here. Sim steps up. Valyn knocks him down. Aproto steals him from across the site as he works his way on, and corners go uncleared. But JonahP has to do it again. And if anybody could do it, it's just not here. Rolling Thunder comes through. Up goes Aproto. Down.
As that's 8-3, and they get a 9th here. You don't like the odds for Moist going forward.
And they're just so ready for it at this point. Blades online. Sim tries it again. Desperation here from Moist Moguls as they look to push the pace, but the guard deal with it perfectly.
This is one way to deal with a crunch. brawk with a stinger, doing whatever he can, but there's nothing. Moist Moguls getting desperate here in the last round. As Aproto in a 1v5. Watched by JonahP already. They will have util to help him out here. Fault line. Aftershock as well. They're not getting into it. They're leaving net to his own devices.
And when does he finally push out? Sim tucked away. A couple of kills go the way of Moist as they start to fight back. The guarder getting cut down. Tex playing just off the site. Pistol spotted. Not gonna be enough. Good shots there. Flash won't land. Who peeks first? Or do they go same time? 1 kill away from the paint shells. Could be everything that he needs. A shot that goes wide. A second one doesn't quite find its mark. Eventually will.
Oh my God! Just get fully.
No, they do get the orbital strikeout though from Valyn, so that ultimate won't be available. They send one back to their own. brawk caught with the guiding light in hand inside the smoke. The fights continue, and unfortunately they're not going the way of Moist Moguls.
Situation. And they do it again against 2 stingers. Oh, I just feel something bad's gonna happen. I knew something bad was going to happen, Tanner.
More than they could have hoped for. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the map, the guard also fighting for this space. They gamble the bottom side. And well, they start to win huge. They go all in, and Moist don't have many ways out. Weapons aplenty here for the guard to pick up. As Tex will find himself a Phantom. 2 players just around the corner. Sim will try his hand at them both, but the first one takes them down. Oof. And JonahP was hoping to get something early done with that Marshall. He's been erased nice and early, and because of that neural theft, allows this information over, but the guard are so quick in this. Net will find one. It's grabbed back through the smoke.
2 rifles left to play with. Jesus, flyuh, another through the smoke, and Moist Moguls just rolling into the A site, taking control.
Right into the family photo of 3, and now it's JonahP who's under fire. Walks to the fault line, doesn't send out his own, doesn't feel comfortable enough to fight. Net here to try and help him out as brawk works his way through the smoke. As there, the flash is out as well, and Moist Moguls have assumed this site, and with that, Valyn and Tex are headed for the hills.
More round. No mistakes.
Get out of my
and we will have OT. Is there a showstopper play here from Tex?
Yeah, stun is out. He's around the corner. Cam spots it. Out go the knives. He's looking to find a way to get the rocket done, but it's 1 for 1. Tex takes his own.
30 seconds left.
Oh, and this has been heard. Out comes that rolling thunder. Trent's unaffected. 1 smoke to work with. Trent pushes through. Knife out. Thief gets 1 back. The site has been assumed, but here comes the backstab. brawk caught in the seas, and Trent can't get the kill. But on the backside, it's Valyn to try and hold on.
And look how prepared. Look at this A main fight that's about to happen.
And door swings open, 1 for 1. Aproto wants to find some more. Flashes keep the attack at bay. Out comes the aftershock. Trent sees through it. Clearly, Trent sees through it. And now Thief will try his hand, a 1v4. Smoke goes down. The first fight with Valyn cannot win it. Out the guard and early. Oh, Prowler doesn't get flyuh here, but there's 3 players around the corner. Flash a second too late, and he'll eventually be dealt with. Moist want to fight back for it. JonahP takes 2 before falling, and Tex isn't done. He's still on the angle. Boombot's out. 2 players are just around the corner, and Moist have to fight to leave their spawn. He's got to get a move on. Swings out, spots 1. Again, the guessing game for the next as net comes through. The guard will eventually get it done, crashing and burning.
Seen on Fracture and Ascent, they're just gonna be right on the doorstep.
Yeah, I mean, retake, they are quick to it. Deep leads the charge. The Paranoia finds an early kill onto Tex. Valyn good for the trade, as the decay is good to chop away at the health bars, but that has not been enough. Sim will eventually go down, but it's all up to one. And they're allowing the plant lockdown still held on to. So now time on the side of the guard. Weaponry there as well, but the health isn't the best. JonahP and Valyn in awkward spots.
Wonder if flyuh is gonna send this aftershock in fault line towards that corner out towards long, and it seems that he has. He's done exactly that to force these players out. What a huge play from flyuh. And what it was, the bonus of Moist Moguls, they might have just gotten picked up unless Tex can find something huge. It's 5 players.
And we'll see if Moist are expecting that. First off shot rings out towards mid. Thief tries to do it again through that Viper util, punished as the poison orb goes down. Sim gonna take the high ground, force back the dash away. Aproto buys some time and some space. Will grab himself a couple of kills.
Aftershock forcing Tex into the open.
Blocking sight.
Lovely idea with that Viper Storm to counter the spam that Thief had last time.
Sim down to 10 himself. Good flash. Tex on the close angle here. Are they expecting it? He'll beat the fault line. Op steps up first, and it's first to fall. Aproto somehow finds the snap. 3 kills to the killjoy means this one looking pretty good for Moist, but they're running out of time. Op shot lands for JonahP as he backs away. Net will also play off the back end of his utility, but a spike still to worry about. The defenders cut down once more. Very close both ways. And what pushed Moist over the edge were the amount of clutches that they had the last time they played the guard, and there isn't any lack of them here. Beautiful, beautiful setup. Oh my goodness, but I mean, Net just doesn't care. Here on this angle, just continues to push on through. Not even next. Meanwhile, Valyn makes mid his own. As 3 players tried their hand, he cuts them all down. He'll reign supreme, and Tex will close it out. Brawk.
4 players stack up on C. Just flyuh on B. If he gets a kill, I can see this lockdown getting popped in garage. All of the guard are going to push their way forward. flyuh get 1. Maybe you pop this ultimate. It looks like that's what Aproto wants.
And Tex the high ground taking shots. They don't land. Meanwhile, the Sheriff's shots start to follow suit. Moist Moguls, 3 kills in response to 1 as Sim falls. Oh, but look at this from Trent. This right here is the Trent special. Shrouded Step. Split things up. This Viper tucked away for now.
Ooh, this drone's going to clear him out, though, and I don't think he can make the cross. There's one in towards heaven as well. And Aproto's got the lockdown. It doesn't check. Are you kidding me? And it's so late.
Last second, it checked. And because of that kill, they're forced to use the lockdown. So with that,
fighting.
The guard are going to go aggressive, try and deal with the killjoy ultimate. First kill comes through, the second follows. And now Deep needs to try and hang on as he drops down from heaven. Both players out that way. A tap on the spike. Snakebite will buy some time. He only has 29 HP. Look at the spike.
It's all Faker right, Tanner. Other side of the map. Have they bought into this one? Tex doing everything. Getting 1 is huge.
Sim's still here, though. Sim hasn't given this up just yet. Valyn gonna teleport across the map, right into the crosshair, but the shots go wide. Trent.
And they have 1 flash to get into the site.
They have the waterfall from this position. Drop down, Trent ready for it. Expect some more, but dealt with. The pit will fall, but they need to find some more. As the last one stands, it's JonahP. It's the person you want in this situation as the spike continues to tick. There aren't cover moments from dissipating. First one up.
Apologies in a flash to check backside. But look at Sim and look at brawk and how close they are.
Yeah, crossfire here. brawk gonna show himself. Aftershock comes through. flyuh full of util here. As the nano swarm was dealt with, Valyn to hop onto the spike. Good spam through the Viper util. The Sheriff shots, they don't land. They go over the shoulders and will hold the push from backside. Sim will now assume his position atop the logs. Tex can try and get in his own. Smoke should call this one out, and it's the judge in Tex's hands now as he closes the gap. And this round, the buy, it doesn't go the way that you had hoped.
Running back towards B main, it's not really even a flank. They're just gonna rotate and fight with their team.
Beautiful shots here, pushing aggressively. Allow for space to get that spike planted. That was brawk to get that one down. Rolling Thunder available for flyuh. We'll see if they need it. Sim gets caught, util in hand and punished for it. The kills are traded right back. Moist
One
Moguls
enemy
find
remaining.
themselves in the driver's seat as Net will try his hand, picks up 2 kills, but with 5
remaining.
HP, how much more can he get?
What a disconnect I feel on this play. Great flash, missed shot, Tex, if he hit that one.
Yeah, that would have been something. But like you mentioned, right, trying to sell a fake out towards C, Sim takes this space. They have not moved just yet. Still
That's
2
TP.
defenders here,
They
they're
know.
here.
Spike down A.
The From the Shadows from Valyn gives them the cue, and they knew it was a fake.
Yeah, aproto gonna grab it back though. They've opened up this site here as Net will find Sim looking to work his way back towards his team. Fly gonna try and minimize the damage dealt, and he does so successfully. But JonahP, that P stands for playoff. The P stands for playmaker, and he's done just that. A slower start, but he looks to pick up the pace right here. Stunned as thief, and JonahP will run him down. And the spike is planted sure, but the retake looks good as Fly. Yeah, and JonahP stalling the push was everything because they were outside the pit.
Is forcing them in towards B, Tanner.
So quick though, kills taken right back. Tex and JonahP were looking to work hand in hand. Flyuh walks his way up towards B. The spike has been planted, and it is chaos at the start of this round here.
No mistakes in this post plant. It's already been tapped once, that's a big kill. He saw the second. Sim needs something else here, and he's not gonna get it.
That's it. That will do it. They all get mowed down. Net for 3. The defuse the way of Valyn, and the guard battered and bruised.
Defenders win.
Raise their shields to fight again, and their next battlefield is in Brazil.